know some of you truckers out there are wondering, is it possible to make $2,000 plus a week driving as a solo driver, lease op? Let's talk about it, shall we?
What is going on, you in the tube? Thanks for tuning in. So, you guys are wondering, is it possible to make $2,000 plus a week as a solo driver, as a lease operator at Prime or, wherever your respective company is, depending on how they have it set up? So, I'm here to tell you, yeah, you can. And I have a couple rules that have worked for me so far, and I've seen nothing less than anywhere between $2,500 to $27,000. Only time I see less of that is when I go home and I'm home for like 3 days, 2-3 days at the most. I never go home for a week, 2-3 days at the most, and then I'm back out running. But we're gonna get into that, and I'm gonna tell you my ways that I do it that might help you in the long run make a little bit extra money and see a little bit more profit without having to train. Everybody wants to train. Everybody's like, go train. You can make $5,000 a week. You can do that if you like training. It's a great way to make some money, but it's the stress. So today, I'm going to tell you how you can make $2,000 plus a week solo as a lease operator here at Prime that work for me. So stay tuned to the end, and I will let you know how I do it. All right, number one thing, don't be an ass to your DM. Don't be an ass. Don't fleet manager. Don't be an ass. Always call. When you call, they have hundreds of drivers that are on their fleet and stuff. Always call. Ask him how he's doing, how his day is. Because you don't know what type of day he's having. So always ask him how his day's going. After you do that, then you can get down to business. Crack a little jokes. Say, I always talk to mine. His name is Brandon in the evenings. I say, hey, Brandon, how you doing? He's like, all right, man, I'm all right. How are you? I'm all right, man. Just, want to see how you're doing. Then you go into the business. Because it's a business. You go into the business. But it's always good to ask how the other person is doing first. Number 2. The next thing that you want to do is you always want to have that communication. You want to keep all lines of communication open. Whether it's Qualcomm, whether it's messages on your phone, whether it's a phone call. All lines of communication to let them know what's going on your truck or within your business and how you're feeling. If you're not doing that, it can get ugly. It can get messy. So that's number 2. Number 3, talk to your DM, your fleet manager, whoever's doing your dispatches for you, and let him know how you want to run. Let him know. My conversation went something like this. Hey, what's going on, man? I like to run. I don't got time for BS. I don't shoot the crap at shippers and receivers and truck stops. Blah, 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 blah. I like crooked numbers in my check. That was the conversation me and him had. I like crooked numbers in my check. He likes crooked numbers. I like crooked numbers. So we had a mutual agreement. We liked crooked numbers in our checks. So after that was set down, rules were established. That's number 3. Number 4. So, when you're trying to get to your destination, you want a trip plan. So, trip planning is key to you getting to your destination on time in the right amount of space, speed, whatever you want to call it. So for me, this is how I do it. I do my trip planning, I look at where I'm going, and I try to find the fastest, cheapest route to get there. And then I look and see on the little app that tells me how many miles my trip is. So I try to find the fastest route that I can get to my destination that's going to be the cheapest. Not always is it going to be the cheapest because of tolls and bullshit like that, but I always try to look for the fastest, most easiest route to get there so I can get there ahead of schedule. So in that, then when I find out where I'm going and I trip plan it, then I look for the truck stops that are the closest to where I'm going. So if it's a Love's, TA, Petro, Flying J, Mom and Pop's truck stop, or parking at the shipper or parking at the receiver, I'll do that. Make sure you have some food on the truck because maybe you park at the shipper, maybe you park at the receiver, so that you can maximize your clock. Maximizing your clock because your clock is your money. So that's what I do. I trip plan, find the closest truck stop that I can stop at for the night, whether it's a Love's, TA, Petrol. I try to do pilots because we get really good shower power and shower credits and stuff like that there, and you get internet when you have a Pilot or Flying J card. So that works. Also, if that doesn't work, I try to sit at the shipper or the receiver so I don't have to use a crap ton of clocks to get over to the dock. Otherwise, the next best thing is to just be as close as you possibly can so you can minimize the stupidity and make sure you have an on-time delivery. Number 5. So, after all, you did number 1, you did number 2, you did number 3, you did number 4, and now we're on number 5. So, with number 5, it's kind of just depends on the place that you go. I've learned recently, if you watch one of my other videos, I'll put a kind of a picture of what it looked like up here somewhere. You can't always deliver early, but you can always try or call and ask and see. So be inquisitive, ask questions, call, but always, I repeat, always, remember, always be nice to the person at the receiving window or the shipping dock, because they are pivotal keys to you being able to get to your place early, or they can make your ass late as hell. So, like I said, be nice. Even though they're the nastiest, meanest woman, man, whoever, be nice. Because they can make your check a whole lot bigger, or they can make it a whole lot smaller. That's number 5. Number 6! So, with number 6, it's all about how fast you run in your truck. Now, you can be told, I've been told on numerous occasions, it doesn't matter how fast you drive. If you drive 62, if you drive 65, to me, it's relevant because it's a one truck business. You know, if you're looking at it on a grand scale as a huge company, but you're a one truck business, your fuel consumption and how much you spend on fuel is gonna definitely take a hit on your check. Definitely. So, if you're running 62, if you're running 65, I mean, I've done it both, try to see, and I've seen a little difference. It's not a whole lot. Just depends on where you're running and what fuel prices are. I use my Macro 27. That's the macro at Prime, Macro 27, which I'll post up here what it says in the Qualcomm. That gives you the best fuel stops on your route. So use that, because it will help you save money and put more money in your check. And that's what we're all here for. Make more money. Money. Yeah, that's what we're here for. Make money. So do that. I've seen a significant increase in my money in my settlements because I'm doing these 6 things that I'm telling you guys about. I do. and I've seen a significant increase in how much money I'm physically bringing home every week, and it just helps me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Fuel consumption. That's about it, guys. It's not rocket science. It's not hard. You just have to plan it out. Think. Use logical thinking. You know, you want to make money, you make money. But if you want to maximize your money, do the things that will help you maximize your money. That's what you got to do. Maximize it. Use all the tools. I don't know everything, but that's just what I've observed, and that's what's been working for me. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in today. Do me a huge favor, because I'm talking to you guys, heart to heart. This is Trucker Will, aka Will. This is me talking to you. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, and share, and hit that little bell at the bottom so you know when I come out with new videos. I'm gonna try to do a couple little things differently, but you know, this is the way that I am, and I try to bring you guys the good, the bad, the ugly, and the indignant. Anyway, guys, be blessed, less stress, keep that left door closed, right foot down, only when it's safe. Check out your boy Nip34, he'll be doing some videos, and check out your boy Billy Rains doing his thing too. And today, like I said in last video I said, try something different, try something new. Today, try this. Try not being negative. Try to turn every possible thing that's going on in your life that you're dealing with, whether it be on the road, whether it be at home, whether you're sitting down and just going through and you just happen to come across this video and you like, what the hell is trucking? Doesn't necessarily have to be trucking. It's not always gonna be trucking on my channel. But like I'm saying, I'm rambling now, but like I'm saying, try to make today positive. Be positive about everything that you could possibly be positive about today. It may be negative as hell, but look at the positive in it. Because at the end of the day, positive is what fills you up. Negative is what drains you. Just think of something positive today. Alright, guys? Be safe, and I will see you guys out there. Be blessed. Later.